Oh, hello, it is I, your boy Gomi, and we're going to be back looking at the co-main event of UFC 291, which goes down this Saturday for the vacant BMF title. We have a beastly matchup. Jan Blachowicz welcomes Alex Pereira to the light heavyweight division. Hey guys, I got a spicy opportunity for y'all. I'm partnering up with MyBookie.ag, and if you follow the link in the description below, you could get a chance to win one of 2 signed gloves from the legend himself and my guy, Dustin the Diamond Porier, in honor of his BMF title fight that goes down on 291. But besides the gloves, MyBookie is running other prizes you can get, such as free plays, which are just more opportunities to win some bets. Plus, you can also win some of Dustin the Diamond Porier's favorite hot sauce, which is pretty damn good, by the way. You just gotta click the link in the description to log in and follow the instructions to enter the giveaway. But you don't got an account? No worries, there's a nice sign up link in the description too. And back to the video. Oh man, this is a fight I am beyond excited for. Jan Blachowicz versus Alex Pereira. Light heavyweight fight that is going to have title implications on it. The title is going to be in contention basically at some point between the winner of whoever wins this fight. Also, not heavyweight, this is light heavyweight, pardon. But yes, this is just such a very intriguing, interesting fight, to be honest with you. Jan Blachowicz is such an underappreciated and just badass fighter, especially at his age. And Alex Pereira moving up to the division that a lot of people think is actually his true division, not going to be cutting a massive amount of weight. So we get to see if that heeds or impairs him. Plus, we also have to keep in mind elevation is always a thing. So let's get ready to break down this fight. This is going to be a light heavyweight fight, number 1 contender fight between Jan Blachowicz and Alex Pereira. Jan Blachowicz is going to be 40 years of age, 29 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw. He's got 9 knockouts and 9 submissions. He's 6'2" in terms of height, orthodox stance, a 78-inch reach disadvantage, a 0.97 takedown average, and then a 57.70% significant strike accuracy. He's going to be minus 115, a slight favorite. Then he has significant wins over Alexander Rakic, Israel Adesanya, Dominic Reyes, and Luke Rockhold. Alex Pereira, he's going to be making his light heavyweight debut, 36 years of age, a modest record of 7 wins and 2 losses, baby record compared to Jan Blachowicz. He has 6 knockouts, not a submission to his name. He's 6'4" in terms of height, orthodox stance, a 79-inch reach advantage, a 0.28 takedown average, a 66.12% significant strike accuracy, a minus 105 slight underdog with significant wins over Israel Adesanya, Sean Strickland, and Bruno Silva. So, right out the gate, both of them have defeated Israel Adesanya in MMA. Jan Blachowicz giving him his first loss, Alex Pereira giving him his first knockout in MMA. So that's something very important to pay attention to, and something very important to look at how they probably are going to fight each other, because Alex Pereira is a very similar fighter to Israel Adesanya. So Jan Blachowicz is probably looking towards how he sparred, how he trained, and thinking to that fight. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I like Jan Blachowicz in this fight. I know a lot of people are riding on Alex, well, not a lot, he's a slight underdog, but I'm leaning towards Jan Blachowicz, and I'm much more of a fan than of Jan Blachowicz. I know a lot of people like Alex. I liked him and rooted for him so we could get the Izzy matchup. I wanted Izzy to win the first one, but regardless, Izzy won the second fight. So now that that's done and dealt with, I'm now going to go with Alex Pereira. I'm gonna root for him, root against him if it's a fighter I like more. And in this case, I like Jan Blachowicz. To be honest with you, I think I'd root against Alex for most of the light heavyweights, except for Ankalaev. I think I'd root for Jamal Hill, Yuri, and Jan over Pereira. And not Ankalaev, but I would root for Rakic too. Only reason, just out of obligation. I have to claim him as a Serbian. But yes, Jan Blachowicz, Polski, so I claim him. Jan Blachowicz is good. He's like underappreciated. I know he's 40 years of age, but don't get it twisted. He's still very good. The only thing about him is when he's off, which is very rare, he's not. Oh man, he's really bad on his worst nights out. Like I think his fight against Magomed Ankalaev, I think that was a very off night for him. I think he was doing good against Rakic, but Rakic was actually piecing him up. And then I think he had a super off night against Teixeira. Like that did not look like the Jan Blachowicz that beat Corey Anderson, the one that beat Dominic Reyes, the one that beat Adesanya. That was not the same one. Thing to note, Glover Teixeira is going to be Alex Pereira's master, his main coach. So that is something to mention. We have to look at that and see how Jan Blachowicz fared in that fight, because Glover knows how to beat Jan. Despite me saying I think that was an off night for Jan, we saw the holes in his game. We also saw a lot of those holes in his fight against Magomed Ankalaev, and that Jan, he's not the amazing grappler we all thought he was to be. He does have a little bit holes in grappling, despite him being overall a solid grappler. As you could see, we always talk about the legendary Polish power, but the thing is, he's got as many submissions as he's got knockouts. Not a lot of those in the UFC, but I don't know, man. I think the submission might come back. I think he might be bringing back the submissions for this fight, to be honest with you. Jan Blachowicz, one thing to mention is both Jan and Alex are amazing leg kickers. They are really powerful leg kickers. Israel Adesanya clearly was having struggle with the leg kicks of Alex Pereira, and when he would kick Jan, you'd see his shin just bounce right off him because he felt like he was hitting stone. You then look at Magomed Ankalaev. Jan Blachowicz destroyed his legs, annihilated them. And Alexander Rakic, I know a lot of people like to say, oh, it's a freak injury, but the thing is, it's just wear and tear from kicking Jan. He's made out of steel. By the way, oh my God, it's been more than a year since his last fight. When is Rakic coming back, man? But it's scary having a kicking game with Jan Blachowicz, and that's a big thing of Alex Pereira's kit. The only thing is, Alex Pereira also has very good high kicks. Izzy was able to neutralize them due to his amazing striking defense, but someone like Jan can get caught with those kicks. I think the hooks will be okay, but he was getting caught from Glover's left hooks, to be perfectly fair. But I think the hooks won't, his left hook, I don't think it will be the main issue of contention for Jan Blachowicz. I don't like Alex Pereira's kicks against Jan. I feel that's going to be a major avenue for him. So what is Jan's key to victory? I do think he could stand and strike with Alex. He proved that he is an amazing kickboxer as well, standing and trading with Israel Adesanya. Like, that's no joke. People can say, oh, there's more danger of Alex. Yeah, but also Izzy knocked out Alex round 2. And Izzy got the second fight with Alex probably was the worst knockout, but Izzy's was bad. And one thing to mention, 2 X factors that I don't like Alex in this fight for. 1, he was brutally knocked out 3 months ago. That was a brutal knockout. I was there live, and I can attest to this. Alex took a long time to get up. It's not like he got knocked out and he was like, oh man, where am I? Look at Alex Pereira's knockout of Sean Strickland, where he knocked out Sean Strickland. It was a flash KO. Strickland got right back up. That was a TKO. Israel's was a freaking knockout. He went out cold. He was dead. He was out cold enough for Izzy to find his son in the audience and taunt him. That's how long he was. He wasn't able to defend his son's honor because how long he was out. I'm sorry, I think the Izzy taunt was funny. That's one thing to mention. And Jan, like, that's just too soon, I feel, to be coming back from that. That's too soon. Like, he came back even sooner than Izzy's, and Izzy's wasn't even knocked out. It was just TKO. Then it's that elevation. I do want to say Jan Blachowicz in his most recent fight did gas. He did gas. But that was rounds 4 and 5, and that's why Ankalaev was able to completely and totally take control over that and even get a 10-8 in the final round. But is Alex Pereira really going to last that long? He's got an okay gas tank. We've seen him go distance before in kickboxing and MMA, but I wouldn't say he has an elite level gas tank. I wouldn't say that about Jan. But we've seen already that Jan's been training in Utah. He's been being smarter. I believe he's already been out there for a little bit, which is how people should be handling it. You should not be just coming out there a week in advance. At least give it 2 weeks to a month, because we've proven that the elevation is a big factor. So elevation, quick turnaround from getting knocked out. Those are 2 X factors I don't like against Pereira. His leg kicks are going to be nullified by kicking Jan, and Jan's going to kick his legs. I could see him knocking Pereira down with something or taking him down and getting a submission. We saw Pereira's ground game was not that good. I know he's got Glover as his coach, who's an amazing black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but Izzy was able to control Alex for all of round 3. And it looked like Alex was starting to gas till he had a second win in round 5, but rounds 2 and 3 were all Izzy. So what's going to happen with Jan Blachowicz, who also, by the way, natural light heavyweight? Alex is coming up in the division, and every other middleweight that has come up to fight Jan Blachowicz from middleweight has been graced with defeat. Luke Rockhold, Israel Adesanya, who else? Oh man, I'm blanking. I believe Thiago Santos, didn't he beat Thiago Santos? No, Santos beat him. Regardless, my brain is absolutely blanking on that. I like Jan Blachowicz in this fight. I was already rooting for him, but make no mistake, I will absolutely pick against the people who I'm fans of, and I will say for example, last week I was stupid as it was. I picked against Tom Aspinall despite me rooting for him. Thank the dear Lord he came through, and make no mistake, I put money on Aspinall for that. But I think Jan Blachowicz is going to win this fight. I think he has all the tools and the X factors to win. Alex Pereira is the more deadly striker. That left hook is dangerous, and we did see Jan Blachowicz get caught with those left hooks by Glover Teixeira when he lost his belt. But again, that didn't seem like it was a fully him. Alexander Rakic, another accomplished kickboxer who actually fought against Izzy in kickboxing as well, was able to have a lot of success against Jan Blachowicz, but those leg kicks are deadly. They're brutal. Those leg kicks are absolutely brutal. Only way Alex Pereira wins this is by knockout, 100%. One other thing to mention too is the people that they beat. Jan Blachowicz has gone on and fight some of the best in the sport, honestly. Well, Alex Pereira's experience against Sean Strickland, Bruno Silva, and Izzy. Izzy's one of the best guy that both guys have fought, but Jan has also fought him. Other than that, the next best guy that Alex Pereira's fought has been Sean Strickland. Meanwhile, Jan Blachowicz has fought against Glover, he's fought against Reyes, he's fought against Corey Anderson, Souza, Rockhold, Cannonier somewhere, Jimmy Manuwa, Nikita Krylov, Thiago Santos, there's Cannonier, Devin Clark, forgive me, and Alexander Gustafsson. Yes, he's not won all those fights, but his experience far outweighs Alex Pereira, and that's going to be valuable in the form of MMA. I could honestly see Jan Blachowicz just lay prey or give some pot shots and just control Alex Pereira for 3 rounds, but I think if he's getting control on Pereira, he's going to get a finish, and I think submission is very live for this fight. I would lean towards a 2nd or 3rd round submission for Jan Blachowicz, and that's going to be my official prediction. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you think Poatan can take on the legendary Polish power? I'm assuming a lot of you guys are probably going to be on the way of Poatan, and if you are, go ahead and let me know. Let me know. But once again, this is your boy, Gomi. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comment section below. Bye-bye.